Hey guys, what's going on? So, a long time ago, as some people may remember, but probably not too many, we did a rating viewers builds video. And in that video, I actually made a promise. And I said, make sure to drop some builds in the comments or on my Discord, and I'll incorporate them in the next video. And what came of that? No video. Because I'm a liar. But it's fine, because we're gonna finally make good on our promise and do it 2 years later.
Zingo.
But of course, a lot of those builds aren't as, shall we say, effective or a little bit outdated. So I put up a poll a couple of days ago and said, comment on this post any Phantom Forces gun builds that you want me to try. And we got a good couple comments. So we're gonna be taking a peek at some of my favorite left by subscribers on this post. And while I just took a minute describing how unreliable I might be, I do plan on making another one of these at some point. So if you're interested in that, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment down below, or you can go back on the post too. Either one works. And give me a build very near and dear to your heart, I would say. I think that's the best way of putting it, right? But, of course, without any further ado, let's jump into some of them. So first off, from Lumi Flores, we have a Mac10 quote-end-quote strange setup. We are starting off strong here. So let's hop over right now. We have any sights, muzzle booster, which we already have on, chainsaw grip. Okay, we're really outdoing ourselves so far. Full stock, and 9x19 millimeter. Okay. Initial thoughts. What am I looking at? I don't think I've ever seen a full stock on a Mac 10 in my life. And chainsaw. So I'm actually going to leave the Mars sight on so that we have a little bit of a, laser so I can actually see where I'm aiming. But with that conversion, it's going to kick our fire rate up to almost 1500. And chainsaw grip. You know what? You should never judge a book by its cover, right? Like, that's low of me. We can do better than that. So let's see how it actually performs in game, shall we? All right, here we are. This is the gun that has been prescribed to us, so to say. And honestly, there is no felt recoil. We might be able to make this work. I was a little scared at first, but I have a good feeling about this. Come on, come back here. There we go. Honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it would be for a little bit of range. Okay, I might be able to get behind it. Uh-oh. Still no penetration. But the fire rate is so good. It's not the most accurate thing, I'll say that. Oof. All right, there we go. This is what this gun was made for, I'm sure. The cool thing about the Mac 10 is that it's got so much customizability with the different attachments. Like, it's the Honda Civics of guns and Phantom Forces. Close range. It is a force to be reckoned with. I was scared initially, but after using it a tiny bit, you know what? It's usable. It's not bad. I'll go ahead and give, ow, come on, man. So I'll go ahead and give this a 6 out of 10. If we can use it, then it's doing something right. I hope that's the case for all the weapons on this list, but I don't have super high hopes. All right, moving on to our next build. From 7x7, we have a AK-15K, so let's pop on over. And for this build, uh-oh, there's the word again. It's a pretty questionable build, but a favorite of mine. You keep the 2-tap headshot up close, while also gaining a universal 4-tap torso and increased pen from AP ammo. However, you lose out a bit on handling range and a bit of penetration compared to running armor piercing without carbine barrel and Gen 4 stock. Okay, so there was some thought that went into this one. So we're going to start out with OKP7, carbine barrel, a sideways grip, a Gen 4 stock, and armor piercing. So here we have it. 55 to the head. Hey, that's pretty strong. I mean, it is an AK, of course. But 700 fire rate and a crazy good head multiplier. So we're really trying to look for those headshots here. And then I guess it has rotational recoil if we're using a sideways grip. I digress. Let's see how it goes. So here's... It's got a little bit of kick. It's definitely got some. As we expected. But it centers very fast. Okay, I kind of lost the recoil there a little bit. It was a little hard to track. I mean, right now, I'm really lucky, to be honest. It's got crazy good damage up close, and the headshots are just completely absurd. And because of the recoil kicking up a little bit, it kind of goes into the headshot usually, which I'm a huge fan of guns. I just got totally strafed there. Yikes. Cover your eyes. Kids, shield your eyes. Ooh, let me out of there. Almost there. But overall, I honestly really like this build. He said it was weird. Sorry, I'm gendering you. They said it was weird, but I thought it was really fun, actually. The mobility's good. The recoil's not bad at all. Okay, I lied a little bit. The recoil's not great. But the damage makes up for it, and I think that's really fun. We all love a good AK rifle. So I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10, actually. I really enjoyed this. So thank you, 7x7. I appreciate that. All right, moving on. We got... Uh-oh. Is this a gun I have? Hold on. I need to go check. Oh, you know, not me not knowing what category of gun it is. Oh, minifix, where are you? There it is. Okay, we have it. We're good. So from Yanagi Akane 103, we have a minifix build with the words, "Trust me, TS is more satisfied than the Scout." All right? Sure. I trust you. So we got a high power scope. Ouch, that's expensive. Heavy barrel, angled grip, full stock, and 5.56 conversion. All right, here we go. So minifix is a lot like the fix, in which it's gonna be all headshots, and actually there is nowhere that we even get close to a body shot kill. But it is a one-shot headshot all the way out to 270 studs. So not much to worry about there. I really should have checked the bullet velocity. I'm not sure how much the bullet velocity is. I bet it's a good amount. A 5.56 bullet doing that much headshot damage is kind of crazy and doesn't really make too much sense. Oh, that was right there. I was like totally in talking mode. I wasn't really thinking. Come on, someone. I didn't even realize we had 30 bullets, so this is not really... Reloading is not something you even need to worry about at all. There we go. First headshot. Took a while. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love the high-powered optic because you can't scope with it, which means you just kind of have to... I mean, and the pull-up's not great for how light this gun is, but the damage obviously is crazy. And you get 30 bullets, you don't have to ever reload. I don't think it has any pen though. I've been trying to shoot through it a couple times. It doesn't really work. Okay, hipfire works, I guess? Let me see. Yeah, the muzzle velocity is 3,000, so it's not anything you have to worry about at all. I think I might be, like, overcompensating a little bit. I thought that first one was a headshot, but apparently not. I know some people live and die by the fix, saying it's like, oh, this is, like, one of the best guns in the game. The mini fix, specifically. Because it's, faster fire rate, and it still relies on the headshots and everything. Okay, I can't see anything. Can we please move? Thank you. I acknowledge you. I acknowledge your existence. Go, my soldier. Go fend them off. Oh, didn't make it very. But yeah, I'd be lying if I said this wasn't satisfying. That felt great right there. I sold that clip so bad. I sold that so bad. But I think it's fun. I think it's a very fun build overall. I think some people are definitely more adept at using this kind of gun than I am. I'm more of a SMG hipfire kind of guy. So I respect it. Totally respect it. But it's not really for me. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. And it's also very hard to unlock because it's a very high unlock, and then all the a couple of the attachments are really expensive. So yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Solid. Not bad at all. Not bad. Okay. Next up, we got a M4 long-range build by Terry Going Banana. So starting off for the optics, we have a Delta Reflex, a Squad Barrel, Skeleton Grip, a Default Other, and then we're going to have Sharps as the ammo. Okay, here we go. Theoretically, this is going to be a long-range build, but I am seeing a Delta Reflex sight, so we'll see just how long-range it really is. But with the Squad Barrel, it should definitely be solid for mid to long distance. Oh, we are on containers. Oh, this is slightly problematic. We'll be right back. Let me fix this. All right, there we go. Better. Now we're back on a somewhat long-range map. All right. So that went pretty well. I forgot that you have to hold to actually fire it. But wow, this thing does a ton of damage. I mean, of course, the M4 is one of the best weapons in the game. No questioning that. But just the burst damage is insane. I hit 2 bullets, I do 86 damage. Like, that is crazy. No, but he absolutely nailed it. It is long range. I was a little scared when I saw the sight, but this thing does not have enough recoil to worry about at range at all. Ooh, someone's next to me. I don't love that. Come on, there we go. There we go. Now we're moving. But yeah, I don't even need to play much of this gun. I love this so far. This is great. This is good stuff. It absolutely shreds. Everyone loves the M4. I'm not a huge fan of burst weapons, but it just works. And this build especially makes it work even better. Surprisingly, we're not running into too much of an issue with only having 20 bullets in the magazine, which I would have assumed would have been, you know, more of an issue. There you go. If we can use a burst rifle to kill from that far away, it's doing its job right. Try to get me with the shotgun there. I saw you. I know you. I don't know him. I lied. Sorry. Wow, I'm really not on a good streak here with the lying. I promise I'm a trustworthy person, guys. You could probably leave me with your kids for a couple hours and I could babysit them. Right? Right? Maybe. Yeah. Loving this gun. Okay. I've used it plenty. I'm going to say this gun is going to be a 9 out of 10 for me. Love it so much. It's phenomenal. Terry Going Banana, huge fan. Huge fan. Keep doing what you do. And then while we're at it, let's get one more gun down. This one is a long comment, so bear with me. From, hold on, Onyx 8? I'm going to say it's Onyx 8. The FT300 really needs more love. Please, hands together emoji. Relatively skilled and fun to use BFG intervention side grade. Let's see what we got here. I haven't used the FT300 in a while. We got the Olympic scope. I'm going to assume an Olympic scope means the Olympian target sight. I don't think there is another one with the name Olympic. All right, yeah, that's what we're going with here. Barrel, we have an integral suppressor. Olympic foregrip. Here it is. Oh, we got a gun specialty. Ballistics tracker. and 7.62 by 51 millimeter ammo. I'm going to assume it's this one. Here we are. So this is what it looks like. And it is going to one shot to the body out to 150 studs with 30 fire rate. So it is slow. This is like kind of a BFG. The scope isn't super high powered, so this map kind of is perfect for it actually. Oh no. Because I think almost everyone on this map is going to be a one shot. Oh, nice. Actually got a prediction there. All right, stop. The fire rate's not that fast. Come on, guys. Uh-oh. There we go. This is going good. I'm a big fan of this right now. There we go. It's got some nice pen, which is awesome. Ooh, he beat me. Quick draw. But yeah, recoil doesn't really matter for a gun like this, but it feels super smooth, super clean. And, honestly, I'm not feeling any downsides. The only downside I can think of is the fire rate. Well, reload, I guess, but it's probably faster than the BFG is actually already. Fire rate of 30 versus, yeah, it's faster. So, clearly, honestly, I really like it. And I've never used the Olympic foregrip, but it felt good, and it had a good ADS time. I'm not sure how it is in comparison to the skeleton, but it felt really smooth. So I'm also a fan of this. These were surprisingly good builds today. I'm going to give this one a solid 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So we had nothing 5 out of 10 or under. So this was a great day. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to all of the builds, but we did knock out about 5. I'd consider that a win. But I will say, if anybody watching this wants to have a chance for their build to be featured in the next video, make sure to like, subscribe, and then drop a comment down below. You can comment on either this video or the post on my community channel. And who knows, maybe your build will be featured in the next video. Oh, the mysteries of life. How fun and mysterious. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me and helps me make videos like this. As we're coming back on school, it's obviously a little bit harder to make content, so do forgive me. Last year, I made the mistake of just going cold right as soon as school started, but this year, we're thinking ahead. We know what to expect, and I'm ready, and we got content lined up. So, yeah, any bit of support means the world to me, and it really helps me make videos like this. But anyways, I'll let you guys go now. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day.